while I'm doing some reviews, I've got some digital vernier calipers. These are quite cheap. They came from Lidl's, Powerfix, Profi, whatever. And how long have I had this one? 18. So I've had this quite some time. They have never worked super smooth. You can hear them a little bit grindy, but they all seem to work. And I've got 2 of these, which are constantly on go in various places. And they do get used a lot, and not exactly kept super clean. But I do try and look after them. Like most of my stuff, it's trying to look after it. I'm not saying I'm looking after it, I'm trying to look after it. But metric imperial, 0 button, on off, nothing much to be said about it. Battery case, can't remember what size battery it takes now. 2032. How accurate it is, I'm afraid I can't be the one to tell you that. But I imagine it's reasonably good. I mean, it's generic kind of stuff. What's it actually say on the back here? Don't know why I got my glasses on. Tells you what battery it's got in it, what version it is, and it says here version 4th 2018, and I bought it on the 8th 2018. So yeah, it tells you it was made by, which is OWIM GmbH. Neckelstrom in Germany. Now, does it give me a I don't actually think it tells me plus or minus. Let's have a look, see if I can find in the booklet. And I've still got one of the boxes that it came in. Right, according to the date, well, I can actually show you the data sheet and you can read it for yourself. If you want to pause that. So it gives you accuracy over different lengths as well, which is quite good. And PDF is online, look. Exciting, eh? So yeah, I've picked up 2 of these. And as I say, they're in various places, and they do get used a lot, and have done. And so far they haven't let me down. I've always got some batteries in stock. It does go automatic off. Takes a little while though. It's not quick to go automatic off. But then maybe that's a good thing. In fact, it probably is not to be too quick to go off. You can manually turn it off, which is what I do tend to do, but when you're measuring something and you put it down, it doesn't take 2 seconds to go off. It sits there and thinks about it. I think probably a couple of minutes, but not a bad little tool. Now I have got also, I picked this up at the same time, I think, a digital angle finder. Don't use it very often, but I have had need to use it. There's the instruction booklet and the model number at the bottom there. Comes in a very similar case to the verniers. Where I bought this? Oh yes, 3rd 19. So about a year ago. No, 2 years ago. Blimey, time's rattling on. So those verniers I've had 3 years. Right, now one thing. This does seem to eat batteries primarily because I don't use it from 1 month to the next. However, the battery tray slides in very easy, and it's very easy to get out. Little button there, I pop it out and it can go back in the box with the battery out. If I show you that again, battery goes in and it's got a little tag at the bottom which comes out, and it fits back in the box with the battery out. So that's quite a neat little, whether it's designed to do that or not, but it works for me. So this here puts some amount of friction on the two devices, on the two rulers. Both ruler is, what's that going to be? Well, in actual fact, they seem to double up. I don't know how accurate that is. In total, it's 400 mil. Divisions are 0.1 of a degree. So not mega accurate, but so far accurate enough for what I've been using. Metric and imperial, that's a nice little touch. Same batteries as the other one, 2032s. And all in all, I've had it, say, for 19, nearly 2 years. Don't use it very often. Here's a handy bit of kit though. And again, you can just keep on tightening this up and it just friction locks it in place. Let's see if we can check how accurate that is. Well, I say check. This itself is not a mega accurate ruler and it's been abused. Yes, according to that, I wouldn't rely on it as a ruler. Call me a liar. That isn't too bad. Lining those scales up with the other end off lined up. Just trying to line them up as best I can. There we are. So it's a line's width out. Accuracy along the length of the ruler is, you know, so. But for what it is, it's a fine. Comes with a hole in the end, hanging up if you wanted to, but I keep it in the box, especially in here because it's such a dirty and dusty environment. So I even keep the box in the box. A couple of other tools I picked up some time ago. I haven't got a date on these, so normally I write a date on stuff to tell me when I got it, because most of the stuff you get out of Lidl's and even Aldi's has a 3-year warranty on it, and that's the main advantage of their stuff, is the fact that price wise it's only a gnat's whisker cheaper, if not about the same price as you can get it anywhere else online. But the fact is, you've got a 3-year warranty on it, and you've got a store you can take it back to. You haven't got to post it off or anything like that. You can take it back to store. And that is their real advantage. And that's where I would say, well, that's the reason why I go back to them. If I'm looking for a tool, I'll see what they've got. Whether it's in store or online. The warranty is excellent and can't be argued with. I have had a need to take a tool back, and it was just fuss free, straight in there, Manager came over, looked, yes, had a receipt, no problem, money back on my card, walked away happy. Obviously, if you want a tool to walk away with, that's not quite so easy. But getting your money back is straight away. And you can easily go back online, and pretty much most of the tools they sell from time to time in their store is available all the time online. So anyway, these, what are they? Why did I buy them? Well, you've seen me do bits of sanding. I think you might have even seen me in a video using this. This one probably not, so I don't use it very often. And they are diamond files. This one's a round with a half flat. Well, it's not even a half flat actually, quarter flat I'd call it. Not quite sure what the slot there is for, but handy for doing your nails, I suppose. You can hold it in the holder if you want. Nice easy storage. And when I have had used to use this, I've used this on some tools for sharpening. And it's quite a nice bit of kit. Not a lot of money, can't remember how much it was. Wasn't a lot of money. Made by the same people that make the calipers. OWIM. And the part number is 300370. So, nice looking tool really. I've got no idea whether these things are actually made in Germany or not, or whether they're just Chinese imported into Germany. Now this one's slightly different. This one comes with a selection of files. What we have got here, we have got, well, I'd call it a spear shaped one. Flat one side, dome to the other. That is just like a rat tail file. That is, it's spear shaped again, but it's actually hexagonal. Flat file. That is a square one. And that is just a flat spear shaped again. Now they're all stored in the inside of the tube. Aluminium, anodised. Quite a nice bit of kit. Brass connector in the end. I've never actually taken this right out, so I don't know what it looks like. It doesn't come right out. It looks like it's pretty well fixed in there. Probably a good thing, to be fair. And that fits in there like so. Personally, I would have liked to have seen that drilled all the way through, so you could push that right in, so you just had the file, because I don't know, I just feel like I would like this a bit closer to the handle. And to be honest, I probably could and will do actually run a drill right the way through that. I don't see why I can't do that. It would still work. But these files I've used a fair bit. Most of the time I've used it on plastic. Yeah, I know, using a diamond file on plastic. Bit odd, I know. But it works really well. Use it on my 3D prints. But used them on metal, especially this one I have used on metal for sharpening tools. And it's given me a superb result. These are quite coarse compared with this. But it does an excellent job. This is a bit of high speed steel. I'm not going to the tool bits themselves are actually very sharp at the moment, so I'm not going to actually use them. But just to give you an example, you can see a bit of heat distortion on that end there. Just very good. So now I use these for honing tools sometimes, and they work really well. So there you go. Not much of a review, I know, on any of those tools, but they are what they are. I can recommend them. I don't go out of my way to go scavenging and buying stuff needlessly, but all the bits and pieces that I do buy, that I have a need for and use, seem to work without a problem. And the occasion that I have had a problem, I've returned it, no fuss.